TAS Poker Champs live stream on PP Poker, so we will get into it. Welcome everybody, welcome. Obviously we are on a 5-minute delay, so I won't hear from you on the understanding that this is already working and you can hear me and all that jazz. It looks like we're all good. Yeah, so if you are in the chat, reach out, let me know that you can hear me, and we'll kick things off. We'll get it going. What I will do is my little prize pool update, because that worked quite well last time. Not that one. This one. Not that one. This one. So I'll be periodically updating this as and when things change. So if you are unfamiliar, there is a $200 bounty on my head this week, as the last 2 weeks no one from TAS Poker Champs has been able to knock me out, so that keeps going up until someone does. Now at some stage I will make a little recording to try and promote people to come over to watch the stream, chuck in the chat and go from there. Because if you are following me on Facebook or Instagram, you may have noticed that I've been posting every day for the past 23 days. Today will be day 24, and I'm just going to do a, hopefully, one take, you'll see that. And yeah, use that as a way to attract some eyeballs on this stream. So Jack 9 suited +1 we've raised. We've got a call from the small and big blind. We flop top pair and a backdoor flush draw. I don't think we are not betting here. Don't need to bet too big. About third size. Get a fold. Yeah, we've got top pair. We've got pretty much the best hand most of the time there. We'll take that down, but we'll be folding the 3-2. So I believe, yep, currently we're only 3 minutes in, so we will have people joining us very soon. I will get confirmation from TAS Poker Champs guys who I am. I've got some merch today to rep. I've got a hat as well, but I don't think it really suits me because it's a bit flat. But I've got it there, might come in handy later. But yeah, those guys have put on this bounty, and I'll get word from Tristan about who is eligible for a ticket to, I think, the Deep Freeze. And we'll run another competition today, similar to as we did a couple of weeks ago. So once we are live and running, any questions, any thoughts, any comments, if you agree or disagree with the way I've played a hand, if you've got any queries as to why I think the way I do, or anything, just talk to me. Give me some input, give me some feedback. We'll try and make this interesting and entertaining. So King 7-0 in the big blind. Get a limp, get an over limp, get another over limp. I think we just get that go. We probably could have raised if it folded to us, or didn't get raised to us, rather. So I believe we are live. We should be live. Right, we should be live. Cool. So I don't think everything I just said. So I believe we are live on all platforms. Yes, perfect. So that looks like we're live on YouTube. I think we're also live on Twitch and potentially on Instagram. I don't know. I've tried a multi-streaming thing this time. So if I am, let me know. Yeah. And as mentioned, I'll probably be doing a little video to try and attract some attention. Says I'm live on Twitch, so something's happening. This is all very new to me. So I don't know. We will be folding the 10-9 to that undergun raise. So I thought I was going to go live on Facebook as well. Well, look at that. What a great fold. Who knows? I don't. We'll figure it out. We're live on YouTube, so hello to anyone and everyone. We do have someone in the chat. So, yo. Let us know where you're coming in from, where you're viewing. King Queen on the button. We get a late position raise and a call. We'll probably just flat here in position. Cool. We're alive and well. Flop top pair, but it's a flush draw monotone board. It checks to us though, it looks like. I think, well, it's tricky. I think we can just go small. We're probably going to get calls by any decent spade, but we can probably fold out a fair chunk of it. Horrible turn. Heads up, we might bet, but okay, now we just hope someone's only got the 2. Oh, it's a chop. What a turn, what a river. That's okay, we'll take that. So we have Cucks in a roll, in a null. These names are horrible for me to read. Saying yo, so yo to you. Welcome. Let us know where you're coming in from. Trying to figure out whether Twitch and Facebook and all that jazz is working. Doesn't look like it is, but YouTube's live, so I'm happy about that. Looks like we have 1 viewer on Twitch, but no content. I don't know why. May need to investigate into why that isn't working. But everyone's on YouTube, so that's fine. We currently have 5 of you watching, so thanks for stopping by. And Lockie's in the chat. Welcome, sir. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you turned that ticket that you won the other week into something profitable, as I did on here the other day. So delay, yes, good question. I have a 5-minute delay, so stream sniping should not be a thing, or at the very least shouldn't be overly easy. So I think we'll probably run it similarly as we did the last couple of weeks. So you'll see in the chat you've got these little crowns with numbers next to them. So crown number 1, that's currently everyone in the chat. And as you comment more, you get more points, you earn more XP points, and do a little emoji. Whoever is in the top place by the end of registration, I'll be awarding one of the free deep freeze tickets to. So once that's confirmed by Tristan at TAS Poker Champs, we will award that straight to whoever is eligible. We'll probably just be checking this. Do flop top pair with a backdoor flush draw. Probably we'll just check to the aggressor as we did. We can start betting now. I think they may have some kings at their flat. Yeah, min. Yeah, that's fine. Just pick up little and often is good. To be perfectly honest, Lockie, I've had a bit of a rough day today. For whatever reason, haven't been sleeping that well. The little guy has not taken to his mum being away that well, and as a result has made it difficult for me to sleep. He's thankfully in bed right now. He's doing well, but yeah. Not the best for either of us, so fingers crossed he holds up during the night, but I may have to duck out and sort him out if and when he needs me. Has it been challenging with the everyday posts? Yeah, briefly mentioned before, I will be putting one of those up shortly. I want to try and challenge myself within the challenge to do it in one take while I'm also streaming. But yeah, we're day 24. It has been challenging, as I'd expect it to be, as it should be. I'm trying to improve the way I articulate and communicate, especially in things like this, but yeah, definitely to camera. Trying to put points across, get my thoughts out of my head and out into the world for people to understand. I believe it's going well and I'm improving as I go, so that's a positive. Tries to avoid using any filler words or unnecessary words like or like or but or and. So obviously I used quite a few of them there. Also found another couple of words that aren't so small fillery words, like hopefully. I use that a lot. Interestingly, I use that a lot. So it's fascinating what you do come to recognise in yourself when you do something like this. You also feel like a massive tit doing it in front of people, so hopefully there we go, there's another hopefully. I can prevent that going forward, or find ways to be comfortable in quiet times rather than having to fill silence with words and nonsense. Much like I'm doing now. Bad run out there, not bad. Alright, pocket kings, there we go. This is what we want. Okay, so we do get a raise. We're always 3-betting, of course, so it's just a case of going for the sizing. It's a pretty decent flop. Overpair, backdoor flush. I think we can get ace-10 to call. We block flush draws, but I think we're always getting called by 2 spades. There we go. That's a pretty innocuous turn. So I think we can size up. We can probably go 15.5 bigs. Don't think there's any 4s. There's probably a few spades. We do have the nut spade, so I think we can go for a value sizing. If we get jammed on, that's unfortunate. I think we're just calling this off here. That was a very weird raise, but we'll take it. That's maximum value that he gave us there. So thank you, Markness43. We'll just fold there. Got another comment here. So we've got Cucks in a roll. I think that's probably a joke there. He's Forbo playing currently 36 out of 36. So must have moved or been busted. Nope, there he is, Forbo. Nice to see, sir. Good luck. Hopefully we get on the table, as I assume you are in contention for the $200 bounty as it is now. Currently we've got 6 of you watching, so thank you very much for joining. Like I've been mentioning, leave a comment. Ask me how I'm playing. Ask me how I'm playing. You see how I'm playing. Ask me questions about how I'm playing. For instance, should I have sized up on that river bet, or did my sizing actually give him the option to bluff, which I then can just snap off because there's no fours in his range. I block one of the best flushes. Like, you're going to have king, queen, ace, queen of spades there. So I think I just sized down a bit, which allowed him to bluff, and I was able to pick it off. So I'm happy with that. I'll take it. Got a little bit of a dirty camera lens there. So let me just wipe that down. Why is it so bad? That's a big raise. Don't need to get involved, so we won't. So Instagram failed. Twitch is on. Facebook is not. Okay. So it says I'm live on Twitch, but I can't see nothing. If anyone is able to go over to Twitch and see if I'm live on there. So before I get too distracted with running deep, I'm going to do a little video. As I said, I've been doing these every day. You can find them on my Instagram and Facebook, all that good stuff. So let's turn the music down a touch. See, now that camera's dirty. Jesus Christ. I need to get some better cameras. I don't think it's dirty, mate. I think that's just cracked. Yeah, I will not be calling that. I'm not even defending my small for that much. Hopefully it's smooth. Yes, I hope so too. Thanks, Lockie. He's currently out for the count, so that's fantastic. It's a bit of a gotta make a video. Videos within videos. No, don't need to play that. Okay, here we go. Let's try and do this in one take. We'll see how well this goes. If it goes well, you'll see the video before it goes up on here. You'll see the video in person before I've filmed it on stream. I think that's how it works. Anyway, let's try this. Day 24. So today I'm back to streaming on YouTube with TAS Poker Champs. Represent. I'll be playing a $45 knockout tournament from now, well, start at 7:30 till hopefully late into the night. Currently, we've got a $200 bounty on my head, as I've not been knocked out by anyone for 3 weeks on the trot. And last time we played this, I came 5th out of 100-ish. So that's pretty good going. If you want to come join, come hit the link in, join the YouTube channel, and we'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek, as we have a semi-playable hand right now. We have Ace-4 suited. We'll be raising that up. If you want to see how this hand goes, come check us out on stream. youtube.com/4spades, I believe. If not, link somewhere in description or comments or something like that. But it'll be great to have you for the live stream. Come check it out. I think that went well. That was a 1-minute video that I did in one take. So, I'd hope you agree. Getting better at these things. Don't know. Tell me. Unfortunately, they're going to see this hand and it's going to be a fold. Great call. Loved how you played that. Very odd size for him to bet that river. Yeah, I assume that's the king's hand. Yes, I agree. I think everything never made sense on that river bet. Him calling was weird. Like flop and turn. I mean, Floppy had middle pair, I guess. But anyway, I don't think he had enough of a piece to be trying to bluff me off river. I was never folding once I put that bet in. If he jams, I might have to contemplate it, but he did not. So, so flopping top pair again with a backdoor straight and a backdoor flush draw. This guy too nutty. I mean, I've flopped top and good, and I've picked up more. I think I'm still calling. Here we go, check, check. And we got the best of it, so yeah. Luckily we had the backdoor flush, because I don't think we'd be calling if we didn't. But yeah, you need that luck sometimes. Sorry, let me just get this video up and running. So that's, where are we? Day 24 out of 60. Sorry, doing way too many things on the go. Oh, there's one. Yep. Excuse me. Don't know what he's trying to rep. No, I don't have an idea of what he was trying to rep. I mean, it's only a flush, right? And because I've got the king of spades, I don't think it's particularly a good line for him to have taken, but that's how we can pick those ones off. He's got very low VPIP. His check raise, not really check raise, 3-bet is low. I mean, it's clearly a nutted hand, so we can let that go. Sorry, still trying to get this video up. For some reason, pocket fives, as long as gun raise. I mean, I think we can set mine. We're out of position, but if we get that 5, we're pretty good. I mean, we're not good anymore, but we just lost 4 bigs. Oh well. Okay, it checks through. We pick up a gut shot. We also may have the best hand. Bit reckless, but I'm going to try something. Doesn't work. But there's still hands that we beat. I mean, King Queen isn't one of them, but King X, Queen X. We beat any 2, any 4. I mean, I don't think we're good here, but we're not good enough to call either. We lose to Queen 10, King 10, Jack 10. We lose to a lot. Probably didn't need to bet turn. Oh well. Live and you learn. Alrighty, we've got Tristan, Bounty Hunters in the field. We've got Speedfisher, that's you, Lockie, Forbo, Joe Blogs, MacDaddy604, Cliff Dog, who I believe is on my table, or at least was. We flop a gut shot. We've got a break coming up. And so we've got 5 hunters in the running. So good luck all. None of you have been able to claim so far. Go for a bit of a, okay, snap calls. Yeah, fair enough. That's a snap call kind of hand. And we are on a break. Now, what I heard from people out in the field was normally at this point I would go on a break and make a cup of tea or do some stuff like that. But maybe to keep the vibrancy of the stream going, we can do some form of interactive activity, if you will, or, you know, the trouble is, I'm on a 5-minute delay, so I'm not going to see what's happening. So this is kind of a bit dull, but what you can do is, let me see, let me get this stream. Let me get this stream going. I don't want to link a reel, I just want to link a link. Can I put a... Doesn't look like it, oh. Well, that was boring, but because I'm just doing this. Let me... So... There's a sound coming from somewhere, I'm not sure where. Sorry, I'm just putting up my post for the day. If you are not currently following me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm going to do the horrible thing of plugging my own social medias on my social medias. But, you know, hey, if you can't do it when you're streaming, when can you? So that's the link to my Facebook. Join me on there. Would you believe that the Instagram is also vaguely similar? How do I do this? Why am I so bad at this? This is my job. It's not really my job. Well, no, it is technically my job. And that's Instagram. So follow us on there. You'll be able to see these videos that I put up earlier. And it's just a little speaking challenge to help me be more articulate. Alright, wellness challenge. So this video that you would have seen on stream will be up there shortly. So I do want to mention that last hand where I think was the 10-7 where I went for a bluff on the river. Probably didn't need to do that, and yeah, he definitely has those type of hands in his range, so probably a little bit greedy on my part to just try and win every pot, but sometimes you got to try these things. Streaming streets. So. So we're still 20 seconds away. So sorry, this wasn't actually as interesting a break as I was expecting. I'm kind of doing something. Come watch the live stream and try and claim the $200 bounty. So I believe Tristan said there are five of you eligible for the bounty, which is pretty good. Queen 10 on the button. If anyone has been watching the videos that I've been putting out, I'd be keen to know which ones have been the ones that you've enjoyed the most. I'll be probably just flatting there, seeing how well I can flop, which is pretty awful. Yeah, out of the videos that I have put out that you've seen, let me know what you think, because yeah, kind of keen to see how it's tracking. Oh, that was awful. I didn't even get the hand in question on camera. That was terrible. Oh well. Oh well, never mind. I will check that. Right, that's going live. Jolly good. Oh, I can still go grab a tea. Well, I'm going to have to wait 55 minutes now. I can just let that go. Send it to my story and add a little Duvalaki. A link is the word. Block 5 again. I will be raising. There we go. Get a call, get another call. Yeah, that's not the best flop. We can just check that through. Pretty bum average. Turn as well. Hopefully this just checks through and everything gets there. Everything. Let's tag those guys. Let's add a little sticker. I mean, we may... Bloody hell. We may be good here, you know. There's potential for being good. Nope, not with a river like that. That sucks. Oh well. Never mind. Sorry, still trying to get these bloody things up. It's hard playing poker. Tell I'm bloody old now, innit? So we're sitting currently 15th out of 51. Not awful. Cool. There we go. Right, we can sit back, do our thing. We are done for the day doing our posts, so that's good. Happy days. But yeah, like I said, if you aren't aware of what I'm doing, go check out the links that I posted earlier. Well, I say me. Those two Facebook and Instagram links. That was me. We have a dog. Thirsty dog. So keep the questions coming, like I said before. Currently we have in the number one position Lockie, Epic Chode Productions, the classic. First place with 75 points, and then we have that Cuxer Knoll, who I believe is Forbo, who is eligible for the bounty, so good luck all. Favorite and least favorite hands. Well, the topic of favorites has been something that I brought up in one of my videos, more aligning with music or movies or things like that. I think favorites is a bit of a weird concept generally, but I guess in this instance, like, what are the non-traditional hands that I find enjoyable to play? It would be your suited connectors. It's going to be your... I'm going to have to say, aren't I? Your 9/8s, your 7/8s, your 6/7s. Those type of hands. Probably 6/7 would legitimately be one of my favourite hands, and I know that's kind of a meme now, and that's funny, so haha. Fuck, I wish it wasn't, because I could have gotten away with that not being a dumb thing to have to say. Oh well. Actually, no, take it back. I'll say 8/7. 8/7, and there is reason for that, which was that hand I think we discussed last time, which was the straight flush against the nut flush at Crown in one of my cash games I played early on in my poker playing. We'll say career because that makes it sound more legitimate. So we still have 6 of you fellas watching. I believe last time we streamed we had allegedly over 130 people watching, which I don't quite believe. I think that was a glitch. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get up to those dizzying high numbers. It'd be nice. What would you say your favourite hand or favourite hands is, Lockie? I know you're a big fan of the 10-3. But I think that's more of a joke hand. I mean, my joke hand is probably equally as good a favourite hand, if you will. The 5-4 of spades specifically, but 5-4 suited. It's pretty good. Has wheel options. It's quite hidden 2-pair. Flush is normally good. All those things. Do we have any updates to the prize pool? Very much so. That is a huge update. We'll be getting that in top 10 play. Let me just adjust this payout. Hopefully before any serious action comes. Cool, cool. I need to reduce the size of that because it's huge. Could make it even smaller. Oh, Jack 2, what a shame. We have another question. Are you going to the APL Super Series in Penguin next month? I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit far from Hobart. I mean, I have qualified. But when is that? That's the 20th. So it'll be in Melbourne the week before. So I don't know. Possibly not. Possibly not. Lockie, since it's early and if blinds are affordable, please play 3-10 off. I mean, I have to get it first, right? I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it if I get it. That's how we'll go. So, sorry, 9-4. Very close. Very close. Do we have anyone in proximity? So Lockie's 20th. I'm 17th. There are a few people. Lost a couple. A few rebuys. No, we will not be going stupid like that. So again, Lockie, it looks like you're running away with the crown for the first prize for, I think it's the Dream. No, I keep getting this wrong. It's not Dream River, it's Deep Freeze. So Forbo or Cuxanol, why is that so hard for me to say? If you want to knock Lockie off the top spot, keep commenting. It's great, thank you. We will be folding. Oh, look at that, they have a 4. That's great. Pocket 7s. Cut off. Not quite the 10-3 off you were hoping for, but definitely a hand we will be playing nonetheless. Probably wouldn't be always 3-betting here, but against the guy who's just called off with that hand, I think that's fine. Trouble is now we've got a caller behind, 2 overs, bit of a backdoor straight. We can check. We don't need to get as big. 8's not a bad card. We'll be calling another street for sure. I mean, that's a horrible, horrible river. We lose to basically everything. Ace high is good. We're 7 high and a dream, so we can just let that go. It's not awful. We do get to fold just to much better hands, but I don't think this guy is good enough to actually have a 10 or an 8 there. I think he just got lucky. Like I said, I probably wouldn't be 3-betting that hand all too often. It was more against just that guy's very high VPIP and weird opening. We've got a 3-bet of 9%. It's only got 2,000 hands. It's not a huge sample size. I mean, we're folding to basically... Yeah, I mean, it's such a good price, but... Now what? Now, if we'd have called, what would we do there? We're out of position to the 3-better. He's going to be C-betting 90%, or like probably has the best hand 90% as well. Just not necessarily nut advantage, but I don't think other than sets and overpairs are calling pre-flop. So we do drop down a bit. We're now at 27. Not great. Lucky says 9-9 is my favourite pocket pair, as I've hit quads with this hand at least 5 times. It's pretty good. So I'd say pocket 10s is my favourite pocket pair. If we talk about favourites, it's probably the one that I have lost the most with, but I think that's because it isn't as strong as it somehow looks. I think having 2 digits makes it feel like it's a bit better. Similar to jacks, I guess. It sort of looks stronger than it is. It's more likely to be an overcard on the board, and you can lose to a lot with that. But I do like 10s. Next door neighbours at home. We do have one rebuy in this, so if it gets a little bit difficult, and we're still sitting on 81 big, so we're not in any rush to stick it in and double up, but we've got time, we've got options, so don't need to worry about it too much. What are we sitting at? So prize pool is still top 10. Level 6 out of 15, so going strong. Seven five, no good. Ace 3 suited, not bad. See, don't. That's a weird one. It's a good flop. I think we check calling, backdoor flush, gut shot. And think if this guy didn't call, I'd be 3-betting. Catch the spirit to Devonport from Melbourne and you're sorted. I mean, I could do that. That's a good point. I will be back in Tassie by then, but not really the way I want to do that. I'm flying. It's a little bit better, because otherwise it will take me, what, 12 hours on the boat? So I think I'll be back on the 16th. And I think that series starts on the 20th, so it'll be the Saturday. If I go up, I'd only go up for the free roll anyway. So on live, as in with the delay, so not live, the opposite of live, on the delay, we've just gone to that pocket sevens hand where I 3-bet. So I'd be very keen to hear what you think about that. I mean, obviously the river is a pretty trivial fold, but the 3-bet pre against that player, do I actually not get aggressive with it? Do I just keep it small, keep the pot small, against someone whose range I'm not overly sure what it is? Am I just trying to build the pot and have to fold to super aggression? On reflection, I probably should just flat bear and then probably take a cheap turn and river and then fold to the bet. I mean, if it makes it small enough, I can still just call. Let's turn the lights on. There we go. We can see. Lovely. So King 10-0 in the in the button. We're not in the button. We're on the button. You can raise there. Pretty shitty flop. Doesn't really. Could have 6, I guess. We can just check now. We have no reason to bet. It's a big bet. Part of me really wants to call. I'm glad I didn't. Thank you for showing, sir. Very kind. So we're in that same position again with this guy min-raising under the gun. Hopefully this time this Marcus 43 folds, but I don't think he will. Something tells me this guy likes to get involved. But I'm not going to let him do that. It's going to be a very tiny 3-bet. Very tiny. There is some method to the madness. It's not worked. There's just pure madness. The method was it doesn't cost me too much to try and fold out worse hands, but clearly everyone has fantastic hands. We pick up a pair, which is pretty whatever. I mean, there's a lot of King X, should be some 8X. I think we get called by 8. Yeah, I mean, I'm calling. It's 26. I have to call. Yeah, it's a bad river. I have to call. Well done. Nice catch. We have Ace Jack. Someone from TAS Poker Champs had quads on my table before. Well, who was it? Let us know. sevens, pretty good flop. Backdoor flush, backdoor royal. 3-bet he donks. I think I just go big. What games are you going to play in Melbourne? Lockie, great question. I think it's going to be the mini high roller. I think that's what I'm going for. Hopefully if that runs well. Nothing else. But probably also be playing the mystery bouncy. That's probably one of the ones I like. The mic is really echoey. Thanks, Amanda. That would be because I might have 2 mics going. That sucks. No, it should be fine. Is that better? Not sure why. Is the mic echoey for anyone else, or is it just Amanda? Is that... I don't know. I'll try that. Let me know if that's any better. Tried to fix. Oh, 10-2 suited. It's not 10-3 off, sorry. So Yeti's working, that's working. That one's just kind of want to delete that. Yeah, don't know. Sorry. Ace-6 in the big blind. That's a big raise. +1. The thing is, that guy likes calling pretty much anything. I think I can just fold. Yeah. Yeah, bad fold. Oh well. Kind of had the feeling that it was big cards, not necessarily ace big, but like pockets that were big. I mean, it's easy after he's shown you, but... See, this guy's interesting. He's got high VPIP, pre-flop raise is kind of high. 10-5 suited, not quite close. I mean, my VPIP is kind of high, but I think that's mostly because of this. And this guy, not quite as much. So that's higher, that's lower. So, and not as many hands. So he's actually higher proportion. Would have been a good flop to see. Oh well. Don't really want to see a turn. We saw it, and it was good/bad. But they jam, and they call. Wow. And we just fucking take the lot. We'll show, just to be nice. That's kind of good, because this guy's been annoying. because he kind of just flats in a weird like position that, knowing that he's going to be calling a raise kind of encourages me just to flat good hands or good raise bluff candidates. So yeah, my range has to tighten up when that's the case. I mean, here, like, why is he called off 12 bigs with 4.6 behind? Oh, okay, well, he has aces. That's a fair reason, I guess. Well done. It's annoying. I don't want him to have chips. At least we didn't have anything vaguely playable to come along with, because that would have been a disaster. So there's a mention before about the APL series in Penguin. Is anyone else looking at going up to that? Because, yeah, like I said, probably unlikely on my end. Not particularly easy to get to, or, you know, it's, what, 5 hours away roughly? So the stream been going for just about an hour. The game's been running for an hour and a half. Cool. Audio seems good. Amanda, if you let me know. I can't keep saying that because it's going to keep dragging. A6-0. Middle. Yeah, and we'll go for a little cheeky raise in a bit. Oh, that's it. What? What's just this flat behind? Oh, I guess it's a bounty, isn't it? That's awful. Well done. Oh, what a weird spot. Okay, talk to me about that, everyone. Talk to me about that one. Talk me through that one. Talk me down from the ledge there. Got a big stack. Jamming effect. Well, no, he just flatted. Do I flat, see a flop, and then what? Stick it in? Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird one. Well done to... Well, no, not well done, because you chipped him up. That was dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I know you're trying to go for bounties, but fuck. Yeah, very keen to hear that one. It was 10 big blinds to call. It would have left me with... I think the blinds must have just gone up, so it would have left me with about 40 bigs. Yeah, shit. I think it would have been a good call. I mean, it was, but gee, I didn't expect him to be that wide. I mean, I thought we were flipping. I mean, kind of were, really. How do we always get in these spots where this guy raises min and this guy's flatting? Oh, it's just a horrible situation. I mean, that's a great flop. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, is he ever trapping here? Is he going to check jam? Check raise? I mean, if he's got a better ace, he's got a better ace. Chop. Well done, nice trap. So yeah, I've got to be a little bit tricky around him. Just defend here, because I don't think, yeah. Backdoor straight, backdoor flush. We hit the straight. Picks up a... We've got the effective nuts here. I think we try and charge him. Yeah, okay. Probably good. Don't want to see a pet board. Don't want to see a front door flush come in, so good bet. Ace 10 0. Gonna raise there. Probably get a call here. Again, I think I'm gonna have to play very, very snug. That's a chunky bet. Got a gut shot, an over. Well, that's annoying because we do pick up that, but the flush draw, front door flush comes in. And we'd have to be calling, like it sucks, but yeah. We miss everything, it's fine. Yeah, even if it's you, tighten up. Tight, tight, tight. Tight is right, as they say. This guy is just fucking nuts. Like opening the weirdest things. Just need, like, pray to wake up with a hand. Like, I thought that H3 hand against him was my time. When we flopped trips, like, you know, you gotta be good. We were kind of fortunate that we didn't. We can raise here. Fortunate that we didn't run into kicker issues. It's unlikely. Ace. Wow, this guy. These two. I'm surrounded by imbeciles. This guy just handing him chips. I mean, I was crushed, but fuck. Like, Ace 8, King Jack. Don't think either of those are particularly all-in hands against an open. I mean, he's not in good shape after there's a raise and then a call. Like, everything crushes him. Shouldn't be too disparaging of people's play. You can play how you want. It just doesn't make sense to me, that's all. But hey, some of the shit I do probably don't make sense to people, so whatever. How much does this guy like a 3-bet? Not often. So we flop pretty awful. We get a pair. I think we can just check. We're calling any reasonable sized bet. If they flop the flush, they flop the flush, but we're still outs to the straight. We unblock the flush. We have top pair versus. So I think unless they've got like king 5 or king 6, ace 4, ace 6. I think we can go for a little bit of value against the king. I'll try and get a 6th call maybe. King 6-0, sorry Lockie, not the king 3 that we're looking for. Yeah, so I'm looking back at the hand where we had ace 5, ace 3. I'm surprised he actually went for a repop on the turn, 'cause surely I'm bloody strong there. Oh well, whatever. Any more questions, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, I don't know why I said it twice. We have an Adolf Chipler in the mix, so that's another bounty hunter. Looks like we've been somewhat reshuffled. Okay, take my money. I love seeing people get absolute zero value. I mean, maybe they don't want value, maybe they just want bounties, but I would have thought building up a stack would be valuable too. Five, 3 suited. So now we do have people wanting to claim my bounties on the table. Tristan, if you're handy, are you still happy with the deep freeze ticket being allocated to whoever comes in first on the chat leaderboard, the XP points? Last time round, I believe it was Lockie who took that down. And looks like he's close to taking it down again. So if that is the go, anyone in the chat, if you comment, you get some XP points, and then you get these little numbers next to a crown by your name. If you have the number 1 crown by late registration, you will win a deep freeze ticket, but I will qualify that. This guy is desperate to just give his chips away. We're now basically on even stacks, and he had like 200 big blinds when I only had like 60 or 70. So, I mean, the blinds are going up, but I don't think they're going up that much. He's just been donating left, right, and centre. Like this Mogs guy didn't have that much. You'd love to see it. King 9-0 in the big blind. Probably will be defending any reasonable raise. I mean, if it folds to Chipler, we might even call him off. I mean, we are not covered by him. That's okay, we'll just defend. miss. That is our board though, so we could check raise. Which I think we will do actually, because it's definitely within our wheelhouse, that board. Now we pick up some showdown. We might still have the best hand. We can just bet and get it through. Nice bluff. See, we don't always need to have hands. But this hand we do. So now would be a great time for you to shove. Damn. Okay, we're relatively even. We'll go for a bigger size. Not bad flop for our range. Horrible turn for our hand. We can check. Scared of the flush. We can fold, whatever. If the 10 comes, yeah, whatever, that's fine. We had ace high in the dream. We see bet flop, got dirty. We have to go. Oh, what a horrible run out. Unlucky Adolf Chipler. We'll be raising. Top pair, top kicker. This guy seems to like to get it in, so we might try and entice him to raise if he's got something. Nope. Oh, he had an ace. Well done. Wow, this is action. Ace King versus Ace King. Fake flip. Bounties, I believe, are worth 20. Is it? Are they 20 or are they? Let's double check. It will say on the page World KO. So it's 45. So it's 20 bucks, yeah. So $20.50 per bounty. So buy-in is $20.50. Bounty is $20.50. Oh, and with that, Cucks in a roll, in a null. Why is that so hard for me to say? Has taken the lead. Lockie, you are lacking. You are Lachlan Hugh. So yeah, 20 bucks per bounty, except for mine. Because if you get mine, you get $200 plus 20. So $220.52. So not a bad payday. Currently on 0 bounties myself. Someone had 3 bounties and has been knocked out, so they've been going bloody wild. But 3 bounties means they've kind of covered themselves, so not an awful strategy. Not an awful strategy at all. Have an all-in and a call. This guy is just unwilling to let this go. atrocious. Like, absolutely atrocious. I don't know what to say. Bounties, I guess, is all you can say, but just be on the right side of this guy, you're fine. He just hands you chips, left, right, and centre. But his VPIP is huge. Look at that. I mean, he's only played 800 hands. I mean, I've got a pair. Got 2 pair now. If he's got a 5 or a 10, then he's probably going to raise me. Wonderful. Well, I'm dead. Well, that was stupid. Apologies. I just didn't believe him. I will rebuy. Yes, give the deep freeze ticket away. We'll have to name it the Epic Cho deep freeze ticket next week. Yeah, possibly. Sorry, I'm just lamenting that hand. He had 5 deuce, so kind of I was right. It's just he had a fucking 5. Why do you have a 5 there? Do I need to raise it bigger? I'm just going to get called by any 2 at this point by this guy. Possibly. Oh well. We fight on. We are on bullet number 2. We just have to play a little bit more smart. We're only going to be playing the 2 bullets today. So, better tighten up. We did mention this hand earlier, so it'd be rude not to play just one of them. Literally after he says we'll tighten up. Hey, look, when it hits, it's good. When it doesn't, you can fold. It's fine. Doesn't hit, we can fold. So currently the ticket will not be the Epic Cho deep freeze ticket, as it is no longer his current holding of the first place comment thingy. God, I'm good at talking. If we sit here, we've got 125 XP points for the cucks and all. Why every time I try and pronounce your name, it's very hard. I want that deuces hand to catch up. He raised me at a weird point. I didn't expect him to raise me there. Should I have gone bigger on the flop? Or, no, pre-flop I should have gone bigger. Flop he wasn't getting away from. Silly boy, silly boy. So where are all our little boys? Where are they all hanging out? Not sure. I thought I saw Speed Fister up there. Maybe he's gone. 9 deuce, not 10-3, sorry. And blinds are actually probably getting to a point where I won't be playing it. Why can't I see ya? Am I just being thick? It's 4 bow. Oh no, he's gone. We will defend. We will ignore everything we just said. We have no piece of this. We don't want to have any more to do with this hand. Where are we at? So we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I think last time we streamed and final table came 5th. We got 4 hours in, I believe. I mean, the question is, what do we do if we don't make it to late reg? If we're not in? Who wins the ticket? There we go, just had the pocket 2's hand, so please come at me in the comments. Tell me how stupid I am, and then in 5 minutes time, you can tell me how stupid I am for folding the king 9. Ah, and as I say it, the king rolls off on the turn. Love that, love that. It's gonna be a 9 on the river. Oh, quads, oh! Aren't I just the best? Well, this was a way I was going to win a lot of money. But you know what? I'm not going to give them the satisfaction that I had quads. I'm just going to let them fight out for what they've had. They don't need to know. No one needs to know. Just you guys. I had quads. Oops. And now we are on a break. So, I will go make a cup of tea this time. But whilst you've got the opportunity and the time, type me in the comments about that pocket deuces hand, and now more relevantly, that king 9 defend. I've just noticed someone's called Piss Lips and they've got Phil Mitchell as their little name, their little face. Why is that? Why has he got Piss Lips? Alright, I will go make a cup of tea. So where's my little burb? There we go. So, 5-minute break. I will be back shortly. Alrighty, we are back in the room. If I can just turn my little thing off, there we go. So we are back with Old Faithful, cup of tea, and hot cross bun, standard. Good stuff. 10-2 off, not quite 10-3. Sorry, Lockie, will not be getting involved. Says there, I lost a big hand the same time you got knocked out, which makes me feel better about my loss. Well, I'm glad that I can bring you some joy. That's all I aspire to do here. There you go. Just caught up with the stream. There's my quads. Well done, me. Hello, dog. What's good old piss lips gonna do? He's just flatted. I shall do the same. Okay, bye. Oh well. Slightly updated payout. Only slightly. Just gonna update that periodically. So did we have any comments on that King 9 fold or the Deuces jam? No, which leads me to believe that both of them were perfectly okay. Even I know that that is not true. Okay, we raise all aces and get flatted. I guess being a bounty, people are kind of incentivized just to come along. Weak holdings probably continue more often than strong ones. Strong ones may raise. I don't think they're trapping. I think they just want to flop well. Not overly concerned by either of those. Quite concerned by that. If I had better information... Okay, I mean... I wasn't expecting to see a flop, I was thinking it was going to be a fold call. I think it was going to be fold. I mean, if I saw that turn, I'm probably not going anywhere. We can just min open fives under the gun. Oh well. Where are we now? We're quite low. 53 out of 61. It's pretty poor. There's been a raise and a 3-bet, and we're big blind. I think we're too short. I think we just let this one go. Looks like there's been a 4-bet. 92. Jack deuce, none of that. Big raise. This guy, how is he still here? This guy. Nope. I mean, he's obviously not folding now, but... He actually had a hand this time. Okay. I don't begrudge that guy for doing that. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. He was in a pretty good spot to do well with it too. We're down to 20 bigs, but we've still got a lot of playability. I mean, stacks not looking great amongst the whole field, but that's okay. Probably over-analysing this a little, but I always like to roughly have an idea of where I am. Like, yeah, we've got 93 runners. 93. I think I mentioned to people on stream before, like, where possible, any game that I play, I like to finish at least in the top 50%, just as a bare minimum metric, because I just feel like that's quite a strong thing to maintain as your sort of minimum results frequency. Not always doable, but the closer to that, the better. It's a bit arbitrary, it doesn't mean anything. You don't always get money for coming in the top 50%, so, or ever, really. Oh yeah. It's, I mean, it's a fold, but I'm thinking of bounty. I was just thinking of bounty. Yeah, that's what you worry about. So, and then yeah, this guy calling. I mean, I could ISO. That would be fun. So this guy just desperate to just give chips away. I mean, we have 20 bigs. I mean, we're not folding to a jam, I don't think, but we're still too deep to be just open ripping it ourselves. Ripping. Flop 2 overs, probably a fair few king highs, probably a fair few 10x. We can just size down a touch just to we can take it here. Nice. Ooh. One of the pretty ones again, but I think too short, too early position, and given what we know about everyone here, yep, given that exact scenario, we don't want to get involved. Lockie, you'd be honoured to have the deep freeze ticket named after yourself. Well, at this rate, it's not going to happen because you're number 2, son. Gotta get click-clacking them keys if you want it to be. Are we still in, Lockie? Xanadin 0, good luck, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. I'm trying my best. I will do the best I can. So Lockie, are we in? Are we still in? I did see that you were out. Did you buy back in? No, Gonzo. Alright, well, you're not going to claim the bounty. Apologies. That's one down. How many more do we have kicking on, Tristan? Do we have a number of people eligible? Oh, we have Sam Catby on our table. Hello, sir. Good to see you. I hope you don't come and claim my bounty. Actually, if anyone's going to claim it, I hope it's you. As in, I don't mind giving away my bounty to someone, but I'd rather be in with chips. In contention to win all the bounties. There we go, we've got Forbo on my table. Okay, now we'd be worried about stream sniping. Unfortunately for you, fortunately for me, I do cover you currently, so from a bounty perspective, not great, but you know, that will change. There we go, here's where it changes. Now, if you don't jam on me, I'll be very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I mean you. I mean, is King Jack suited just a fucking jam? It's a bit nitty. I mean, it's probably a good fold, but fuck that flop. Oof. See, as I said, look how close we are now. I just need to fold this big blind. If you rip it here, well, disappointed again. See, I'm defending this big blind every day of the week. He should be... I mean, it'd be sick if he jams. I always say this and then they do it. It's not the worst flop, but it is bottom pair. Let's see, what turn would I like to see? It's going to have to be a 6, right? And that's just about as good. I think a fold to any bet. Especially that size. Pretty nitty. Pretty nitty, but he did limp call. Right, we're dwindling and now we're under. We're under the threshold for Forbo. Shit. We talked it up and now we're stuffed. Go. No one would ever expect that to go for 3 streets bluffing, so works. Now we're up to 17. Fucking get in. 10-4. Sorry, Lockie, not 10-3. Forbo, good luck. If you're not in the tournament and you're still in the chat, you're still eligible for the deep freeze ticket, so good luck with that. Well done. Nice, nice, nice. Well played. It's kind of easy when you don't have many blinds. You just have to stick them in and hope for the best. Unfortunately, we're not quite at that stage yet. Ooh. So, Jesus, we're dwindling quickly. So I think we're basically... It's me and Forbo holding up the rear. Yep, well done. I did it. I made a bad joke. Probably not anymore. I think one of us is going to jump up a couple of spaces. Wow, that's a hell of a flop for 10-9 suited. And I will scoop. So we're at 2 shorties here. Trouble is, we're not overly big ourselves. So yeah, talking about trying to be in the top 50%, we're close. We would have taken it. It's kind of, we want to get in, but at the same time, we're happy to wait. Maybe playing a little bit too tight, possibly, but you know, with bounties on the line, we don't want to give people an easy win. Yeah, quads will do it. So now we kind of hope that Forbo jams, because we'd be calling. And alright, we take it down. Probably not folding that flop. Or turn, definitely not that turn. So if it folds to us, nice move. See, the trouble is, I just have to hope that I would have missed. I think I call off if I'm big blind. I think I call off if I'm big blind. Oh, that's a horrible river. Unlucky Sam. GG. He was coming for the bounty. Did not work out. So what I was saying there was, I'm aware that he could be doing a lot of Queen X, maybe Jack X, like we saw Jack 10 calling, so he obviously thought that there was enough of a flip there, but I felt it was probably just for too many big blinds. What a flop for King Jack suited there. Maybe thank God for the fold. Yes, that was a fucking huge flop. Flop the royal draw. Backup clubs, but... And I think I got a pair in the end. I got the jack, but no good. So we've got Speedfister, Cadby, Forbo, Adolf Chipler, Prida, Joe Blogs, MacDaddy, and Cliff Dog. None of whom, other than Forbo, I'm aware of at the time, at the table. I think Cadby's out, Speedfister's gone, Forbo's pretty low there. MacDaddy's on 4 rebuys. Nice bluff. Yeah, that was a nice bluff, because no one would be going for a bluff size there. Surely that's just strong hands always. Jesus. So I think we're getting to a point where we're probably going to have to start making a move. Just because... what's my biggest win on PP? I believe I won... I can't remember what it was called. It was either Dream River or something like that. But I think I won for about 7,000. I believe. That would have been the... Yeah, that's the biggest win. Number of... Oh, I was going to say years, but it's probably a year and a bit ago. But this would be a nice little payday as well. Came 5th last time we played. That was pretty good. Currently have no bounties. I believe at this stage I would have had a fair few. This is a weird song. I don't like this one. It's a bit too... something Halloween-y. So I kind of want to hurry up, so this... I want to be the big blind before it goes up, basically, but I don't think I'm going to be so lucky. Where are we? 51 out of 56. There's 99 entrants. Top 15 still get paid. Okay, come on. Just fold, fold. Fold, fold. Hurry up. Ah, it's dead. Boo. Good luck, Forbo. Good luck. Gets it through. How did my 9-5 fared? Got a pair. Lovely job. Ace 4. Big blind. The blinds have gone up. If this folds, let's have a couple of seconds to think about this. Good sign, no snap. We love the no snap. They're in a bad spot, which means, okay, we're fucked. GG's. Oh no, we're ahead. We've got a pair. We double. We get a huge double. Great spot. Apparently I'm shit. Lovely. Huge double. Huge, huge, huge. We were ahead the whole way. Luckily we spiked our little 4. Otherwise that 2 would have fucking thrown me through a loop. But we move on. We're now sitting quite comfortably in the middle of the pack. So reassess. Quite surprised by that call off, to be honest. I know bounties are in play, but it was for a chunky size. As you see, it's only left them with 2.5 big blinds. It's, you know, not a place you want to find yourself. So no, very happy with that. Nice hold at a time when it was very much needed. This is good for us because hopefully they just stick it in. They don't, damn, but ace jack suited button We will be doing something with this. We're not folding. We know that much. It's a horrible flop. But it's definitely more ours. So I think we can still fire. We got there. We were close. It was getting ours. We turned a flush and a straight draw, so we were happy. So that's what we wanted last hand. We wanted you in. Smart. This guy's smart. So they're good. That means they're going to get my little green tag, which is rare. They are situationally aware of the bounties. VPIP is good. In the money is huge. I mean, okay, they've only played 1,000 hands. Maybe I will reassess because it's far too small sample size. I mean, they had a fucking monster. Don't do it. Ace 8 offsuit. Still haven't seen 10-3-0 Lockie, I'm afraid. And the further we go along, the less likely I am to play it. Let's just go for a min and a bit. Probably defend here with any 2. I don't know, we get it through, and probably for the best for them. Probably get a bit fruity here as we've got short stacks in the big blind and in middle position. If they jam, we're probably calling. Anyone else 3 bets, we'd probably fold. Worst case is that I was going to say is a call from button, because then we're out of position against the big stack. We have to flop particularly well. Straights or 2 pairs or... horrible version of events would be if they jammed there. So we do flop top pair. I mean, there are straight draws. I think we just go for thin there, trying to get this guy to fold out. It's the opposite of folding out. So he must have... I don't think I can fold yet. Probably should, but I don't think I can. Maybe check. So we have 2 pair. So I think against any hand, I mean that's miserable run out because we have nothing now. I mean that's okay. I think we played that right. Maybe got a little bit too sticky, but got bailed out on the turn. But I'm thinking that good player tag is, well, A, not going to be reciprocated, and B, warranted for them. So actually paying down to 20 players now. I really want to call, but yeah. I felt like that was going to go for a chop. Not fun. 10-3 off, Lockie. We've got it. We've got it. Now everyone. Okay, well, I think you can see I'm not going to be playing this now. If it was just a flat, I would have played. But only because of your hand. Unfortunately, not going to do it now, I'm afraid. Yep, that's true. Bounties do change, but I don't think it should change that much. That King 2 was massively loose on their part, but look, I'm not complaining. It's doubled me up. I'm now sitting far more comfortably than I was before. We got a pair. Look at that. Wizard. Payout. Got a queen something. I know that much. Got a queen 5. Not that good. Okay, let's cover that in. Hope you can see all that. Nothing there to report. Thanks to the 8 of you currently watching. It's much appreciated. If you do have any questions or suggestions or anything, chuck them in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It's free. It's a little button that says subscribe, bizarrely enough. We'll be doing these semi-regularly. Maybe not every week, but definitely as often as baby and partner allows. Ace Queen again. So we are up against Forbo in the big blind. So how cute do we want to get here? I mean, it's going to really depend on that. Okay, so I think by cute I mean, do we just min in a bit, get him to stick it in, get a call, and then he jams? Because if he jams, then we're in a great spot. We're not, but ooh, we're in a great spot. Queen or boo, sucked in. I mean, that was never going to play out any different. It just sucks. Well done, Forbo. Congratulations. You will enjoy seeing that in 4.5 minutes. I'm going to get cute again. I mean, that was never... If I raise big, he's jamming, I call quicker. I pretty much snap called him anyway. Flopped ace. Yeah. Oh, why an ace high board? Oh, I have to call it so small. Yes, get in. Go on, go for value. We got paid. We might have got lucky, but I'll take it. Alright, that covers us back from that Forbo disaster. But well played, Forbo. I can't fault anything you did there. That was just going to happen the way it was. Just even if somehow we'd just seen a flop, it was getting in either. We both had top pair, either second out flush draw with the queen. So no, I wasn't going nowhere. You weren't going anywhere either. And then you spiked 2 pair on the river. So currently 47 remain. About to enter level 13. Top 20 paid. Currently 28th out of 46, so 102 entries it says. So if we stick by my little being in the top 50%, we're there. I don't know why I keep going on about it, it's just something that I have in my head. Apparently there's big news in the footballing world. Mikel Antonio, who's a West Ham player, is going to join another club. He's retired. He retired 9 months ago. Who's it going to be? Oh, Qatari side. Okay, fair enough. That's like, he just wants money. Don't blame him. 4-2-0. It's only big blind. It's 1 to win 6.5. Easy. Fold. Nope. King 10-0. So I don't like being up against a big stack, big blind, just because it makes me a little bit more uncomfortable. But I'll probably be defending here. Got a call. Got a raise, got a call. I mean, it's quite wide, King 10. But it's one of them ones, was there 6? I think he's going to have to defend, so then we're going to go 9 bigs. So is it 1.5? He could go big, he could go 8 or 9 big blinds, which I wouldn't hate to see, but that is what I hate to see though, because that just completely whiffs me. I mean, we have backdoors galore. We got backdoor straight, backdoor flush. Yeah, backdoors for days. We need to see a turn for free to even contemplate what we're doing here. I mean, what would we prefer to see here? A jack of clubs, probably, but we're not gonna. Well played, Forbo. Speaking of which, we've got our Ace Queen King Ace King setup hand, where we go cute 2.1 bigs, get jammed on for 8.3. That's not a turn we want to see. Yeah, Ace King, flop 2 pair. We need a jack. Any hand you refuse to play? That's a good question. Any hand I refuse to play? If anything, I play too many hands. I'd say that refuse would be the wrong word. It's like, well, I won't play 7 deuce off under the gun, but if I'm a big stack and we're on the money bubble, then maybe I would. Under the gun, especially, like I'd just be bullying people. If, for instance, I'm a big stack and it's been min raised, or it's just, you know, cheap to defend, I'd see a flop. I mean, I guess it depends on what you mean by play. Like, am I raising? Am I 3-betting? Probably not, but a real bad beat story. Sorry, let me just concentrate on this. It's quite high. It's 10 bigs though. No, let it go. A bad beat story. So this is an interesting one because it's a bad beat that. Ooh, we'll just let this one out. I'm good. Ugh, that's horrible. Bad beat story is a fun one because it involves the birth of my son. As I was playing PP one night, and I must have flopped a straight or turned the straight. No, I must have flopped the straight, and it was like, what did I? This is a great story. I'm doing a great job. What ended up happening, I'm pretty sure I had basically turned the nuts, and they had one out to quads, and they hit on the river. So it was quad 8, so I remember that. And I either had the straight or the full house. I think it might have been the full house, which makes it even worse. And at that very moment, Amanda's waters broke and we had to go straight to the hospital. So that's a pretty wild bad beat story. So my son was born with poker around him. So there you go. That's a bad beat story that I will never forget. Two pair. We probably are good here. Chop. Not a fan of 10 jack. Most of the time, myself just seems to either get me in trouble or draw and miss. Yeah, I mean that's a fair hand because it's beautiful. It looks really good, especially suited. I find with those types of ones, it's sort of like you've got nuts or nothing, so you can kind of call to see one more and then fold. Like you don't have to get it in. So then sometimes the best types of hand where if they realise their equity, they're good. But if they don't, then you can kind of just get away for relatively cheap. You can kind of... It's not like set mining or whatever. It's like, well, you know you're behind, but you kind of like... You're speculating with a reasonable draw. Especially Jack 10, I think, because it covers everything straight-wise. Like, you're most likely not going to be beat... Like, there's no top-end straight that beats you, so... So the only other bad beat story that I've got would be from one of the APL state champs, like the free rolls. I think it was its final table. It would have been 7th or 8th left to go. We will defend wide open, flop jack shit. Oh wow, the guy at top has 15 KOs. That's huge. We have none and a rebuy. That sucks. I had 13 last week and that was the best. Yeah, other bad beat was at the state champs. I think we were 7 or 8 handed. I was on the... No, it was big blind. Yeah, big blind with ace king suited hearts. It folds to the small blind who raises. I think I'm not that deep, but neither's he. So he, like, min and a bit raises. I see my hand, I'm like, yeah, whatever, we're all in. Expect him to be like either snapping with a strong hand and we're flipping and that's fine, or, you know, caught bluffing and folds. But no, it decides to stick it in with Jack 3-0. Spikes a 3 and then a Jack and then I think a 3 for good measure. Like, he either has 2 pair or something, yeah, worse. But like, essentially I was drawing dead on the turn, which just sucked. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I don't again use the word a lot, begrudge the raise, but yeah, it's just when you call it off knowing you're kind of fucking, it's speak of the devil, is Jack 3, knowing that you're that far behind. I'm just like, fucking hell guys, like, come on. I know it's a free roll and you're already in the money, you're kind of not that bothered, whatever, but Jesus Christ, you're just like lighting money on fire where you could just fold. Like, you could have just folded to me and be like, yeah, I'll wait, and not even worried about being behind. Like, which he clearly was. Like, if I'm jamming, I'm never doing that with worse than Jack high. Like, I've got a pair, like, best situation for him, I've got deuces, right? I mean, best situation for him, I've got ace king and he hits twice, but not that time. I think that's my second best performance in a state champs. Best one was coming 4th. Well, technically better, but we did a 4-way chop because we were basically even stacks at that point and no one had more than like 5 big blinds or something ridiculous. So it was really, really late on in the piece and should have been over a lot earlier, and we ended up cashing, I think it was at $2.5 grand we got for that in the end. So Forbo's had a bit of a comeback here. Looks like he's running hot. Oh, look at him go. Look at him raising. I'm not folding, sunshine. Come for my bounty. Okay, you came for it. Well done. Queen what? I had an ace. Fuck you, Volbo. Fuck you. I've had enough of this shit. Tristan, we're not giving him the ticket. I've decided. Lockie, get commenting, or someone else. Volbo's not winning that ticket. I'm grumpy. Oh, sorry. More of a hand. Is there a hand that I feel lets me down a lot? Refuse to play. Bit of a stretch. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Lets me down a lot. Eights. I'd say eights. Eights and ace king. But I mean, you know, ace king drawing hand. Eights. You've got about 20 overs. So yeah. Oh, okay, now I feel bad. Why did I have to be so mean just before you told me that? Forbo, apologies. You can stay, you can win the ticket. Congratulations on your son to be born. Is this your first? And yes, playing poker, waiting for a child to be born is a great way to kill the time. I'm such an asshole. Why did I say something? You have to drop something like that on me. 9-8 off in the big blind. Gets flatted from under the gun. It's weird. Min click. Jammed. Perfect. Alright, we can fuck off. Gone. I mean, it doesn't look like Lockie's still kicking around, so he might have given up this ticket dream. I mean, oh, he's got 100 points. He just needs to put a couple more bits of effort in, and he'll be good. I'd love to. Need a few more blinds. If I had 25 plus, I'd probably play that. Where are we at now? From a late reg. So we've got 2 levels. We've got 10 plus 12 minutes. So we've got 22 minutes. And we'll have a break in 10? 8? So currently up to 105. We're currently 33rd. And there's 41 left. Crazy how something like poker gets involved in massive things in life and helps you remember the important moments. Yep, that's very true. I will never forget that, but I mean, I was probably unlikely to forget how that came to be. Like, obviously, the birth of my child is going to be fairly memorable. But I think you mean more specifically the smaller nuances of that moment. Yes, so I will never forget where we were, at what point in the game and stuff. So yeah, no, it's pretty special. I mean, I think it's relevant to us because me and Amanda both play poker, and of course Rams is going to play as soon as he's able to hold cards, and the casino will let him in. So we have a little bit more tea. Probably have to go and make another one. Speak of the devil, little man's still asleep. He's travelling well. We can wait for better spots here. I mean, we're not overly close to the money, but we're also close enough that we want to pick our spots. We want to pick these spots. These are the spots that we need to pick. Queen 9. Just having that for Queen 9. Just 9. Pocket 9s. Nice one, 4-bow. Well, it's nice of you to tell me that you had queens. I appreciate it, and I apologise for the rant that I'm currently going through on stream. You don't deserve that. And issue with APL is they all see it as pub poker and just lose a lot of care or have that state of mind that it's only pub poker. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I personally have to come to terms with when I'm playing, because for better or worse, and I don't know whether taking it seriously is the right word, but I obviously think highly of poker and take it as... I respect it, I think we'll put it that way. So the fact that some people just turn up and do whatever... I mean, they're entitled to do that, and I think that's what I need to learn. It's like, well, if people don't play the way I play, that's on them. It's not my concern. But yeah, they kind of just do weird things that doesn't really make sense or isn't profitable, if that's something that they even care about, which I don't think it is. And that's the issue. They don't play like I want them to. But then Amanda always tells me if that's the case, I need to adjust to them, because if I know that they're playing like that or differently, then I can't expect them to play like me. So yeah, it's a fair point, but I think it's something I need to fix in my brain about how they play. Cool. 4-bow. I don't know your real name. I've only got Null and 4-bow. Could find out your real name. It's your firstborn. That's very exciting. Congratulations. Congratulations with this 3-bet as well. It will get me to fold my deuces, which probably means I'm gonna be flopping that set. So you said it's your firstborn, and you've got a son on the way. That's very exciting. Congratulations. It is a very, very interesting time. I'm currently, 20 months into that situation, and it keeps changing pretty much every day. So, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. It's a phenomenal journey, but yeah, you'll find days where you're just absolutely shattered and you can't think of anything less that you'd like to do than be looking after a child. But then you miss the little face because they're just so bloody adorable when you see them running to you, and it all melts away. So really here we want someone to stick it in over the top. This guy's ideally, because I mean we're not dead if he jams. We're snapping ace, no ace, 2 pair, full house. Well done. That's fucking dumb. But that's why we don't mind it, because he had a short stack. Oh, how do we have queens and he just has fucking ace, anything, and sticks it in, flops 2 pair, and we're dead on the turn. I mean, we're not, but we effectively are. fucking sucks, man. Okay, so we're down to 8.5 bigs. Let's reset. I mean, I think that effectively puts us dead last. I mean, it says 35 or 38, but I'd say we're dead last. Fun times. Okay. And we are on a break, which is perfect time for us because we get to reset. I'm going to go make another cup of tea because I bloody need it. But in the meantime, leave any comments and stuff in the chat that you want me to discuss. Yeah, I'll see you in 3 minutes 40 seconds. And we're back in the room. Here we go. We've got 50 seconds left on this break. Couple of things come through in the chat. We're about to watch the Queen's debacle, so that'll be fun to discuss. What are it? 16.5. No, 19 big blinds, and we just get ripped in by 10, 9, and we're not folding. And that's a fucking miserable fucking... Yeah, why did I have to live that again? APL Pub Games is high variance because it's super hyper turbo. That is very true. you'll beat the noobs in the long run. I think that's most likely to happen, but it doesn't feel like that. There's some seasons where you run well and you seem to make every final table, cash or win tournaments 2 or 3 times. And then others like last season where you just barely scrape through and it just feels like a slog. But that's the game, it's variance. And then more money than care, more money than sense is probably true as well. $200 is the same as $20 for some people. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's kind of I kind of once I'm bought into a tournament, I kind of disregard the amount of money that it costs me to be there to an extent. Like if I'm paying $20 to play a tournament, I want to win that tournament just as much as if I've paid $2,000. So it's kind of like a buy-in is somewhat irrelevant. The only difference is that sometimes the caliber of play changes. But your point stands. Like some people who, in the 1500 Jack Stars or main events at the APL Millions, people play that as if that was a $15 game. So I'll take it. Bad beat near the break is always worse, as you get 5 minutes to sit there and think about. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I kind of don't mind it because it affords me time to walk away and sort of decompress, because otherwise I'd be ruminating on it with hands and then I might make bad decisions. So at least I kind of force myself to move away from the table. So I don't think it's that bad. I'd probably busting on just before the break is probably just as bad. Busting right after you've had the break is the worst. But I think right decisions and everything. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, we're getting it in now. That's ours. I think we just stick it in. Oh, no, I kind of want to do something sneaky. I think this might work out in my favour. I mean, we've got that whole board locked up, so we don't want it to check through. That's fine. If they were going all in, we're going all in. That's fine. Perfect. Dream scenario. It was getting in either way, but perfect situation. I think going for that little bet and getting them to jam, because they can be jamming a lot wider than that. But if we jam, they could get away from that. Oh, no, they'd struggle too. But no, they're probably never getting away from that. Dream scenario for us. We want that. We just don't want them to hit a jack or a 10. Top pair, nut flush draw. That's ours for days. Alright, see, look, there we go. We've had the 5 minutes break. We've reset. We were able to think, try and extract max value. I think we got it. I mean, we were probably going to get it anyway, but we tried to manipulate it in a way that we would guarantee getting more. Like, even if they just flatted, if they didn't have that strong a hand. Or we can get them to bluff. Like, there's lots of options where we can extract the most out of that hand. And if we're up against sets or, straight draws, we've got outs. You always want outs. You don't want to be jamming dead. That's a phrase, sure. So now, we've had that time. I think we're just going to rip it on them here. We've got 13 bigs. We can get ourselves up to 15, maybe more. We don't want a call. If we get one, we're not absolutely crushed, but we like picking up 2.5 big blinds. So where are we now? We're 10 minutes away. from late reg. We are 5 off the money in positions. That tea is bloody hot, as it should be. So we're 57 for first, so we're kind of for first payout. It's a weird way of describing it. So we not quite make our money back, and we're a little bit off getting a bounty. Kind of in no real contention to get one. It's up to nearly $1,000 for first, which is quite tasty. That's right, I was looking at how many people have... So he's still got 15, that guy. He's got 199 big blinds. That's madness. When you think we're on 15, like he's got 10 times plus what we've got. Yeah, that's... Oh, he's lost a big hand. He lost a huge hand. 700k. What are we? Ace King, King, King. Yeah. Ace King just scoops. Big hand. So that's... I think we just run it. I think we just do that. Pocket tens. Pocket tens. Don't mind a call. Don't mind a call. Don't mind while they're sitting out. Don't mind a call. I think we just run it. We've got 15 bigs. You can call, it's fine. Double me up. I don't mind it. Jiggly, 1. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want people to call us there, really. So this was my guy. This was my guy. I wanted his bounty. Chicky. He's probably going to take it. I mean, I'm not calling if he folds, but I'd love to. But it's like half my stack. Okay, bye. All right, here we go. We've got the ace-9 hand. Let me know what you think about how I played this. Like, should I have just ripped it? Does it change anything in this instance? Don't think it does, but kind of wanted to just rip it. I wanted to rip it pre, to be honest, but it was the flat in the cutoff that kind of confused me. A 20 big blind stack that just flats. Should be super strong, but I mean, we're pretty nutted there too. Yep, that is indeed the dream flop. I mean, he actually had more outs than I thought. I didn't think of the 8. That was a dream flop for him, really. I don't want to run the numbers on that. I'd argue he's probably, other than the flush draws, but yeah. He's probably not as far behind as he looks. He's got 4 8s, 3 8s because diamond don't help. Can't get the straight flush because I've got the 9. Although I was waiting for the sneaky jack on the river. Yeah, that would have been the kind of thing, but... Or the 8. 8 on the river would have been sick. 8 no diamond. Yeah, again, jack 10 getting people in trouble. Yeah, but I mean, that's the kind of time where... He didn't need to jam on my little bet. He could have just flatted. Like, I would have probably preferred a flat there if I was him. Just to realise that, like, yeah, okay, if you get the flush, you're probably going broke, that's fine, but it just is what it is there, right? But if you hit that 8 or the 10 again, yeah, if you hit the 10 or a jack or an 8, like, you got a lot of outs. He's got 6, 9 outs. 9 outs, and you maybe think that your flush be good, but it ain't. So we've got 5 minutes left. I don't know. I think Lockie's gone. we have someone else in the chat. We've got Yort Nosrak Car Snot Roy. Backwards. He says, good luck. So thank you very much. That was 5 minutes ago. Thank you very much. I hope I can do you all proud. We've been sitting here for 2 hours, 42 minutes. So hopefully, see, there we go. I don't know if you caught this at the start of the stream, but I used the word hopefully as a filler word. Trying to stop that as much as possible. But yeah, we've got, in the chat, we've got Forbo, number 1. Lockie, if you're still around, you're only on 100 XP. Forbo is on 225, so, you know, he's absolutely steamrolling it. I would suggest that anyone who wants to win a deep freeze ticket gets in the chat and starts typing away, because you got 3 minutes 50 seconds. They're not going to hear this. I'm going to type it in the chat myself. If you want to win the typing. Why can't I type? So we are still paying top 20, over $1,000 for first. I think that's going to lock out at that. Queen 8-0. So this is our big bounty boy. He's fucking smashing it. So yeah, we've got 2 minutes left now. Fair enough, but you can win a ticket. If you can win a ticket for just typing, type a little bit more. So Pete, you're sitting on 100 XP. You're about to take second place, so you know that's not bad. 5-4 suited, great hand, but not for 14.5 bigs. Well, thank you though for saying that you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad someone is. I've been enjoying the stream also, enjoying streaming. It's always a bit of fun. It helps when you run fairly well, which kind of up and down a little bit, but you know. See, look at this guy, he just can't fucking miss. Oh, why did we hit the straight? Yeah, this guy is just on a fucking tear. Just can't. So I think I have to defend. I know we talked about the Jack 10, but I think I have to defend. We flop middle pair. And a backdoor straight. There's a lot of King X. There's a lot of good 10X. I think we roll with it. There's a bit of a punt. Fuck! No! Fuck. Awful turn. Fuck. You're right, Jack 10 is fucking woeful hand. Okay. That was seconds away. Seconds away from late reg. So I believe we're going to call it as Arbo Cuxenol is the winner of the deep freeze ticket, and I'm absolutely fucking gutted. I should have jammed a flop. I don't think he called. Oh no, he would have called. I would have been more depressed if I jammed flop and he calls, because then he spikes a miracle card. Fuck, I'm devastated. That is really annoying. Where did we come? So 36th out of 115. So we got a few more entrants this week. So 115. We did make, I mean, technically we've made the top 33%. So top third. I'll take that. Beats my minimum requirement of top 50%. But it's just gutting. Just gutting. We're gonna wait for this to catch up, obviously, to see what everyone has to say. Commiserate in the bullshit. No, it was 697. So he actually had the gut shot to the 8. Don't believe he turned the straight draw. I'm pretty sure he flopped it. I think he flopped. It was 679, 2 diamonds. 6-7 of diamonds. So he had 3 outs to the straight. 3 outs twice to the overpair. 29. Well, we're talking about Jack 10 again. I'd like to go back and have a look at that hand. I feel, because he just has a stack for days, I think he's just getting it in, to be honest. I mean, he's got backdoors. Ugh, that just fucking sucks, man. I get it on the flop, I think. I think I can get him to fold, even though he has got a monster stack. Oh well. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We've currently got 8 ears watching. We've been doing this for nearly 3 hours. Would love to have been over 3 hours. Yeah, would have liked to have gone back to back with deep runs and cashes and all that jazz, but not to be. But appreciate the time that you've put in to watching. Yep, $1,000 for first would have been a lovely score. I'm not going to be bitter about it, but I'm fucking gutted. I think last time I came 5th for 212, and I think I got more than 200 in bounties. Well, it looks like that's another week with another non-TAS Poker Champs runner running deep enough to knock me out. So, I mean, Forbo still sitting in there in 13th place. So he's got a good run going. Where's anyone else? Cliff Dog, same, 17th, running well. Good on ya. And Mac Daddy currently in 28th position with 4.5 big blinds, so good luck. We've had a fuckload of people bust after me. I don't think it's been that long either. I'm trying to think of anyone else in here. Pritter gone, 57, 56. Only 1 rebuy, so well done. Adolf Chipler, 2 rebuys, 66. Yeah, look, we run pretty deep. It's good to see. Here we go. We've caught up with the hand on stream. So I just want to see what people say about this. He snap calls, yeah. Here we go. Let's get the reaction. Let's hear. Yep, horrible turn there. I do feel that he was calling if I jam. Well, congratulations to Florbo. I can't remember his name. Is it Florbo? Just making names up now. Forbo, not Florbo. Jesus Christ. Forbo. Congratulations. Well, congratulations on running deep. Congratulations on winning the ticket. And congratulations on a bounty. And congratulations on your son being born soon. So good luck with that. Tristan, it's the Forbo for the deep freeze ticket. And I'm going to bow out. Pop the we're done streaming thing on. Let this ride out for 5 minutes. And we'll come back. Who knows when? Maybe next week. Maybe the week after. And we will have $250 on my head. Because it doesn't look like that old Nike guy is eligible. No, he's not. But I'm going to tag him as orange for the first time. Don't know what it means, it's just kind of lucky. Yeah. I'm going to put that on. Is that working? Yes. So I will wait 5 minutes and we'll end the stream. Thank you. I'm going to do it properly. Thank you everyone for being part of the stream. Much appreciated. Thanks again to TAS Poker Champs, Tristan, for putting this on, for letting me stream. Got the hat as well, don't forget. And we will see you in the next one. Hopefully we can run as deep as we did last time in that one. Not too disappointed with this form, but you know, could have been better. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one and I'll see you then. Peace.